YouTube family. I have a quick word of wisdom today. And today I want to talk about taking our time to get to know someone. Getting to know who they really truly are, their actual character, who they are, not who they're pretending to be. And I say this because you hear a lot of women say, this is not the man that, they get married and say, this is not the man that I married. I don't know who this person is. No, that is the true person that you married. That is the real person that they are. When you meet people, you meet their representative. You meet who they want to present to you. Because at the end of the day, they're trying to get you to like them, to welcome them inside of your house, your life, so they want to present themselves as whatever you want them to be. If you want a gentleman, he's opening doors. If you want a good listener or someone sincere, then he wants to listen to everything you have to say. But see, once they get you where they want you, then that's when you get to meet the actual person that you're dealing with. They're just like an actor. Just like an actor, they can only hold that character for so long, so we need to start taking our time and get to know people. Stop being so quick, to move people into our houses and invite people into our lives, because half of the time you don't even know who you're dealing with. And by the time you realize it, it's too late. I'm so tired of cutting on the TV and seeing my queens, being killed, These women get with these guys, and then once they figure out who they're really dealing with, once his mask slips, and she's like, oh, this is not who I thought you were. This is not who he, presented himself to be when I met him. Now she no longer wants to be in the relationship, but see, now it's too late. He has grown attached. He doesn't want to let go, So now you have people out here that's doing, they're murdering people and then they're committing suicide, and different things like that. That's only because you didn't know who you were dealing with, okay? They basically pretend to be whoever, whatever you want them to be. A lot of people are losing their children because women are meeting men, okay? One lady on the TV, she met a man, knew him for 7 months, moved him in her house with her kids. She go to work, she leave him to watch her baby. He calls her at work and tell her she needs to rush home, that the baby is not breathing. She gets there. There's ligature marks all over the baby's neck. Okay. The baby is not breathing. The baby has bruises all over her body. She dies. The mother, she's speechless. She don't even know what to say, because at the end of the day, she's on the news and she's saying, oh, he never showed that side of himself before. I did not know. That's because you didn't know who you was dealing with. If you just would have took your time. 7 months is not long enough to know anybody to be moving him in your house with your kids. Okay, we have to stop choosing relationships and men over our babies. Okay, you do not know these people. Okay, you need to take your time. It takes time to get to know people. Okay, I have had friends, okay, that I've been knowing since I was a kid, and did not realize who they truly were until we were older, okay? Because certain things about people, they do not show you at first. It might take years for somebody to slip, for that mask to slip. But what I'm telling you is if you have kids, you have to be cautious, okay? Even for men, you have men that meet these women and they feel like, oh, she's, the new stepmom. I'm going to leave her. She could babysit my child. And then he comes home and something has happened to the baby. Because people are not going to show you who they truly are when you first meet them. It takes time, trial and error. Okay, you have to slow down. Give yourself a chance to actually see and know who you're dealing with, okay? And that takes time, okay? It takes longer than a few months. I don't care who they're presenting themselves to be, okay? Like I said, they are actors, okay? That is their representative. That is not who you're truly dealing with. It takes time to get to know people. I have gotten into relationships with men, and they came off to be like the perfect gentleman. And then as soon as a couple of months go past, or maybe a year, we get into a heated argument, and now he's lost all respect. I'm everything but the child of God. But so you really have to watch out who you're dealing with. If you have kids, you really have to be cautious of these people. Okay. And I mean, I don't want to make it seem like everybody is bad, because everybody is not. But you have to realize that everybody is not who they say that they are. Okay, women, we need to start doing background checks, and the men start doing background checks and look into who you're dealing with. Women are getting with these men, not even realizing that he's a child molester. Okay, he's not even supposed to be around any kids, and now you have him babysitting yours. Okay, you have to realize that a lot of people, just because they're good with their kids, does not mean that they're going to treat your kids the same. Okay, people, you have murderers, okay, the child murderers, and people molest kids, and they have never done anything to their kids because that's their child. They hold that child, your child and their child, on two different standards. Okay, we have to realize that too. So my message to you is, take the time to get to know people. Slow down, ladies. I understand that you want to fall in love and everything like that, and you're looking, and I know your biological clock is ticking. I get that, and you're trying to settle down, but make sure that you're settling down with the right person. You have to take your time, baby. You cannot rush anything. Rome was not built in a day, okay? We need to slow down. That way we can really focus on who and what we're dealing with. Okay, we have to stop being so quick to invite people into our homes and into our lives, and stop being so quick to trust people with our prized possession, which is our babies. So that is my word for you today. Take your time and get to know people. Don't be so quick to give out your heart and the keys to your home. Okay, it's time to slow down. This is a different world that we're living in. Okay, these people are smart, baby. You got people out here that are plotting and scheming, and they can see you coming a mile away. Okay, and they already snapped into character and made you to believe a whole lie, and now they have the keys to your house, access to you and your kids. So it's time to buckle down and pay attention to who we're inviting into our lives. It's time to not only protect ourselves, but protect our kids. It's time to get to know people. It's all right to take your time. You do not need to move fast. And anything that's meant for you, anything that is for you, is for you. Nothing and nobody can take that away. Period. So if he doesn't have the time, or she doesn't have the time to, or the patience to let you get to know them before you open up your heart and your home to them, then guess what? It's not for you. Move on. Love yourself enough to value yourself. You don't need these people, okay? And like I said, it's all right. Falling in love is a beautiful thing, but it is so beautiful when you're with the right person, okay? So that is my message for today. Let's just slow down and actually take our time to get to know the people. You know, let's stop falling in love with the fake person. Let's stop falling in love with the character, okay? Let's give it time. That way, because let me tell you, not even an actor, can stay in character that long. Okay, he's going to eventually drop the character, and you're going to see the real person. So, we just need to take our time. That's all I'm saying, and that is my word for you today. Love you. Peace. Goodbye.